Excuse me. Hello and welcome folks to Oulton Park, the 7th race of the Endgame Racing F4 Championship, sponsored by Endgame Coffee. Today, because we are at Oulton Park in the UK, it of course has rain on the radar, and that shouldn't hit till race 2 or 3. So we'll have one round of good, nice weather. It'll drastically go downhill. It'll just be like Okayama a few weeks back, actually. That is not the track. Right, on to last week's endurance. No, it was actually a heat race at Lime Rock Park. Heat 1 was won by Stephen Cross, followed by Ryan Winfeld and Mike Ballion, racing right up to the line for P2. Heat 2 again was won by Stephen Cross, followed by Carl Ribbing and Charlie Polier. Again, battle for P2 was right up until the checkered flag. And of course, the feature race was won by Ryan Winfeld. And again, for the third time, P2 right up until the line. So tight racing all around. Crazy track, crazy race. It was good fun to watch, actually. Right. Drivers are going out for qualifying, so in the meantime, I'll show you what the track looks like. Boom. Here we go. So, 17 corners, 2 chicanes, a few elevation changes, a whole lot happening, and it's all on a very tight track. Obviously, the width of the track for this is not as wide as, say, like, I don't know, an F1 ready track. Even Lime Rock is wider than this, I believe. But sliding off the track, missing your brake marker, you're going right onto the grass in every single spot. There isn't much runoff for, there isn't much paved runoff is what I'm trying to say. So that could be costly. And lap times are probably going to hover around a minute 34, minute 35, depending. Qualifying, I'm hoping to see some 32s. Judging off practice anyway, so let's see. Right. So let's cut this music, turn on iRacing. So here's Jeremy Smith going toward the carousel of corner 5. I don't know what that is. So now he's heading toward the first chicane before the uphill straight of, well, after turn 9, going up hilltop. So now he's coming down toward turn 10, 11, and 12, which is the second chicane. Followed by a quick exit, but you gotta let off the gas to take the right-hander of turn 12. So now it's all gas, 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 all the way up the hill. Play hill, they call it, I believe, of turn 13 and 14. So quick lift, maybe a downshift, depending on your line. Going into turn 15, under the bridge, heading toward the last major corner. Not the last number, of course, because they consider this small left-hander right here turning 17. So that's a 136.9 for Jeremy Smith. Meanwhile, Matthew Legault came in hot with a 33.5 so far. Over to Mike Ballion, who's been killing it in practice last week and this week. So curious to see what his times are. Though he hasn't set a lap yet, so I'm not sure if he just went out or not. Or if he went off track or anything. It doesn't tell me. Oh. Might have thrown it away there. We'll see. See if the lap posts for him. I don't think so, based on what I saw around turn 10. No, unfortunately not. So hopefully this is the second lap that still counts. He didn't throw two away. I think Matt just set another time, 33.4. Or did someone else move? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Matt's in the pit lane. Unfortunate with the spin. So I was coming out of the first chicane. Let's check out Carl Ribbing, who's currently sitting in second for qualifying. Ooh. Good exit on turn 16. 33.749. So no one is touching Matthew Legault at the moment. Kyle McBride with a P3 with a 134.3. Michael Hawkins sets a 136.5 for P5 so far. Still out. Looks like Gage is stopped on the track. Possibly ran out of fuel. Oh, there's the tow back to the pit lane. So Jeremy Smith is the last one on track right now. Doesn't look like he improved. That is it for qualifying. It actually looks like 6 out of the, how many do we have? 12 people qualified? But according to my chart, I'm seeing a lot of off tracks. So my assumption is a couple people messed up some laps and couldn't get their 2 in. Alright, here. Oh, I like how it says Lime Rock Park at the top. Forgot to change that one. Anyway, week 7 at Oulton Park. Matthew Legault takes pole, followed by Carl Ribbing and Kyle McBride for 1, 2, and 3. Alright, we are racing for heat number 1. Looks like there was a lot of wheel spin toward the back. But Carl Ribbing got a fantastic start up the inside, taking it into turn 1 ahead of Matthew Legault for a second. But it looks like Matt came right back. So Michael Hawkins passing Jeremy Smith in P4. Ryan Winfeld in the mix now. So here's the first chicane. Everyone making it through nice. Ryan Winfeld and Michael Hawkins, it looks like, gets the inside line, passes him. Pretty well done. It's David Courtright battling with FaZe and Sheik. Apologies if I pronounced the name wrong. FaZe stays ahead. Let's see what else. So someone is in the wall. That, I believe, is Carl Ribbing. Possibly Michael Hawkins as well? No? I'll have to go back to that. Look at this squad right here. Oh my goodness. They all make it through safely. So we have FaZe and Sheik leading, followed by David Courtright, Michael Hawkins, Jeremy Smith, and someone just crashed. Ooh, a couple crashes. I think Mike Ballion crashed somewhere in the back as well. I can't keep up. Alright, let's just go back. So we had Carl Ribbing going off the track a little while ago. Let's check that replay. So this is going into the carousel after the long straight. Car's already loose. Just can't even turn. Oh. Smashes the wall. And we have Mike Ballion next. Oh, just gets a tip of... I can't tell who that is. Gage... No, Eric Hives, I think. Oh, Eric Hives was behind it. Wow. We have Gage Baum, I think. Slows down for it, but just so unpredictable where the cars are going. Misses him, though. We have another crash from Faison going into... Ooh. Just loses it. Same with, I believe that's David Courtwright. Let's check that. Yeah, same exact thing. Just loses it on the turn. We have, let's see. Gage Baum. Slightly going off. Oh, that's unfortunate. Car got turned and David had nowhere to go. Right. That was a lot, but let's jump back to live. So, Matthew Legault is leading by almost 4 seconds. Kyle McBride, who started P3, now up to P2, and Ryan Winfeld is up 5 positions into P3. Big gaps between the top 4. Just heard something somewhere. Looks like Eric Hives had a moment. Let's check that out. He's going toward the pit lane and just stops the car. Not sure if the car has damage and it's hard to drive. Swerving all over. So that's my assumption. Let's see if there was something that happened. Maybe here? Check this out. So this is after the second chicane. Ah, just couldn't get out of the way. Unfortunate. Fortunate event for that, and I'm assuming his tire is toast, his front right. See if he can turn now. He can't even turn. So the field is very spread out, not much to talk about. However, let's go to the leader, Matthew Legault, who is absolutely crushing these laps. 33-1 was his last lap. By far the fastest on the track currently. Although Ryan Winfeld with the 33.2 he just set is pretty damn close. I don't think he'll have enough time, even with those lap times, to catch up to Kyle, who's also very quick and consistent. Let's check out his cockpit to see how he can carry all this speed. So he's just crushing it right now. Just lifts off the throttle, doesn't downshift, keeps that momentum into turn 16. Going into turn 16, excuse me. This will be the white flag. No idea. Couldn't even see the guy inside the track. Alright, here is Matthew Legault coming around the final corner to take the win for heat number 1. The whopping 9.7 second gap on second. Here's P2 for Kyle McBride. Followed closely by Ryan Winfeld for P3. Which Ryan was, I think, 8 seconds back a couple laps ago, so he was definitely putting in some work. Yeah, 34.2 last lap as well, which actually matched Matt Legault in first place. Whoop. A little too much speed. David right for the pass right before the line. Wow, for P5. Carl Ribbing coming into P7 after his crash in the carousel. Followed by Mike Ballion for P8. And Gage Ball for P10, which Michael Hawkins, I don't know when he finished actually. See, he finished. Oh, hold on. Told me the opposite of everything I was about to say. There you go. Michael Hawkins, P9, Gage Baum, P10, Eric Hives, P11, and Jordan Wheatman, P12. Wow, why didn't it tell me that before? I don't know. So Jeremy Smith is starting on pole, followed by Ryan Winfeld and Kyle McBride. All right, heat number 2, green lights. Ryan Winfield gets an absolute fantastic start, able to get into P1 very instantly. Now they're 3 wide with Carl Ribbing on the inside, who I believe almost crashed. Oh, that was very close. Kyle McBride up the inside. Is he going to hit Ryan? Oh, that was incredible. Let's see what happened there. I think he just carried too much speed going into the kink there. Ryan Winfeld still maintaining a good gap on Matthew Legault. Draft train between Jeremy Smith, Mike Valiant, and Carl Ribbing. A little lawn mowing action by a couple of people, which gives Carl Ribbing a great run across the line. Until he himself goes off the track. It is mayhem. So Jeremy Smith and Mike Valiant are fighting again. They just passed each other after turn 2. Jeremy maintains that lead. Oh, well, there he goes. Is he going to be able to stop? Oh, ha ha ha. That's unfortunate. Is that? Sure. I think it was Michael Hawkins. Just when you run wide off that turn, you cannot stop. You're in the grass, brakes barely work because it's a fast corner. You're just there for the ride. So this is Ryan Winfeld and Matthew Legault. We'll look back at the replays in a second. That's a good thing. So, here's what happened to Jeremy. Again, just can't hold it. And Michael Hawkins was the unfortunate result from that. And someone else went off. I believe it was Kyle McBride. Oh, that was after the incident. So same exact spot, gets taken out, narrowly avoiding all the other drivers. Now we have Mike Ballion and Carl Ribbing fighting. Which, let's see, the latest on that is Mike Ballion passing Carl for P4. Because he was fighting with Ryan Winfeld for P1. Let's see what happened there. So this is going into the chicane. Oh, it just gets tagged from behind. Ah, that's unfortunate. Lockup. Still maintains the speed though. Almost too wide to the chicane. Oh my goodness. Let's see, I think I got a battles box. Here we go. So there's Michael Hawkins. He's a lap down, moves out of the way. Very, very smart. I would not want to get anywhere near this three-way battle. Fighting that steering wheel right now, which gives Mike a very good exit. Good speed going into turn 1. Oh, they just touch. Looks like Mike may have pushed out a little wide there. Let's run that back. That looked like a lot of net code actually. I don't even think he touched them. Nope. Not the initial. Wow. So Mike's in the pits. David Courtwright's in the pits. Eric Hives is in the pits. Jordan Reitman, I don't think is actually racing. Was very swirly last lap. He was battling Mike, so I'm curious if he's struggling on tires or something. Maybe he just pushed too hard and heated him up too much, but see how he's fighting the car. This looks smooth to me, so it was probably just an off lap for him. Meanwhile, it looks like Michael Hawkins is gaining on Eric Hives. Commentator's curse, he just lost 0.2. Oh no, he's got it back. 35s at a slight moment there. Curious what happened. Oh, I just got on the gas a little too hard, but what a save. No harm done, just lost a little time. Oh my goodness, and here comes the rain. Still 5 minutes to go. We'll see how slippery it gets. My assumption is that they'll be able to finish the race without pitting. Because I see no spray yet. I don't know if I could pull up. Let's see. Weather button, but I could just do this. There you go. So rain's coming right now. It is gonna be light at first, then it's gonna come in hot later. So we'll get lucky for this, but I think after the 2-minute warm-up, going into the final heat, people are gonna be making decisions. Alright, here's Mike Ballion and Jeremy Smith. There's some spray here, but look, it's already gone after the straight, so it's only raining in 1 or 2 spots on the track. Oh, and there it comes again. And already gone. Mike has a run here. I'm gonna try the inside, but might get pushed out wide. Oh, able to hold it well. Awesome move. So back to the leader, Ryan Winfeld is pulling a Matthew Legault, and 9 seconds up on P2, Faison Sheik. Although, looks like as I say that, he just gained 3/10. And counting. So let's see how he's able to handle the wet here. Definitely taking it a little easy, but not too much. Looks like he's still in the 35s. Well, Ryan just had a 39. That was probably his slowest lap. So the spray's getting bigger in that section of the track anyway. So before going up the hill there was a little spray, then going down it was totally gone. So we'll see if that still stands. There it is, up. Nope, it's getting wetter. Alright, and there is Ryan Winfeld picking up the win for heat number 2. Looks like Faison actually had an incident second to last corner, so Carl Ribbing was able to get ahead. Although it's looking a little sketchy, so now there's going to be a run before the finish line. Which Faison still might get it. Barely not. So Carl Ribbing for P2, Faison Sheik for P3. Let's see what happened to Faison real quick. Just quickly put a tire in the grass. Luckily only lost that one spot. I think that's the final turn. Nope. Yeah, it is. So Gage cutting it close with a little spin. He just wanted the style points real quick. Right, here are the, week 7 Oulton Park Heat 2 results. So Ryan Winfield P1, Carl Ribbing P2, Faison Sheik P3. Wow, look at that spray now. That is way, way, way more water on the track. Oh yeah, we're gonna want to start on wets for sure. Right, because of the reverse grid, here is the final lineup for Heat 3. So Michael Hawkins, pole position, followed by Mike Ballion, David Courtwright for P3. And looking at the grid, looks like everyone is on the wet tire. Probably a solid choice. I would hope. Alright, we are live for heat number 3. Carl Ribbing got a fantastic start. Already up to P5. Michael Hawkins got a great start, keeping everyone behind. Oh, unfortunately too great of a start. So now David Courtwright leading the pack. Who's that around? Mike Ballion, I think. Absolutely got his car thrown. Too wide to the carousel in the rain. Yeah, be careful in those chicanes. Ryan Winfeld on David Courtwright going into the second chicane, gets it done. Looks like there's a crash behind. Everyone going off track. Oh my goodness. Must be nasty out there. Heard a little touch. Oh no! Losing it. That is Faisal Cheek. Doesn't hit the wall. That was an incredible save. So Ryan Winfeld leading, followed by David Courtwright. Michael Hawkins looks like he went a little wide. So Kyle McBride is now P3. Carl's gonna send this into turn 1, yeah, for P4. Right move. Oh, just gets tapped. Able to hold it. Multiple people off. Oh my goodness. That's... I don't even know who that is. Let's go back, check it out. I think it's Eric Hives, Jeremy Smith. Oh, car just doesn't want to turn. There's Jeremy Smith going, ooh, gets a wobble. Ah, no room to brake. Who is that? Is that Faison? Yeah, it was. Ah, just gets in the puddle on the left. I think that's the same puddle Jeremy Smith hit. A couple things happening. David Courtwright, he was P2? Just spun on the kink there. Able to keep it going, although lost the position to Kyle. There he goes. Alright, so now we have to do another update. So Ryan Winfeld leading, followed by Kyle McBride, followed by David Courtwright, and Matthew Legault. For now, this Carl's coming right up on him. Oh, that's Kyle McBride backwards for a second. Oh, let's see what happened. Ah, just loses it on the exit. Doesn't hit anything. Carl with some great avoidance. Keeps on going. So now he's right behind Carl Ribbing. Wow, look at those puddles on the inside there. No wonder why no one's going over there. There's a fight. Mike Ballion passing Michael Hawkins. And there's Kyle McBride passing Carl Ribbing, who I'm assuming went a bit too fast into turn 2. It was already swirly. Yeah, I had to correct it. Mike Ballion off the track, same spot. Keeps it going. Let's see what happened the first time he went off. Ah, the kink going into the carousel. Yep, there's the rear end. Just loses it. Tries to slow down. Does it. But then comes back right on the curb where all the water is. Not much you can do there. This is Matthew Legault and David Courtwright to the final corner. David gets the pass successfully for P2. See that again from behind. It'll be a little easier to see. So he just gets a good run. Matthew Legault takes the inside line, but David Courtwright just has the speed and probably the grip on the outside line there. Although something else happened while I was showing the replay. So here's David Courtwright going off track in P2, probably similar as Carl Ribbing's incident. Oh yeah. And that allowed Matthew Legault to go right back around him. Ooh, I just heard something. It's like Matthew Legault right there on the track. So that was coming out of the chicane on the uphill. Oh, it just hits the curb and throws the car into a little bump. And unfortunately has to sit there and wait. Ooh, that's Ryan having a little moment. Still has a massive lead, however. Oh my goodness. Did I click the wrong one? I did. Here it is. Oh, what a big overcorrect, but saves it. Wow. That was a great catch. And he still maintains the lead, no damage to the car. Here's Mike Ballion and Michael Hawkins. Going to the final corner, Mike moves out to the side. Passes Michael Hawkins for P6. Looks like Carl Ribbing went in the pit lane. Wonder why. So he went off track back here. Maybe he had some sort of damage, but I didn't see any in all the replays that I showed of him. I'm not sure. happened there? David Courtwright had an incident. Now he's dropped back to P3. Let's check it out. Oh, that was too early. Alright. So this is going into the second chicane. Yeah, I just couldn't get the car stopped. So now he has Matthew Legault right behind him. Little slide from David. Someone else right in front of him. I think that was Jeremy? Yep. Yeah, I feel everyone's done this so far, I feel. Once you lose that back end coming around the left-hander, you can't get it back. You're just done. You gotta slam on the brakes and hope that you don't do a 360 or 180 or something. Carl Ribbing going off track before the carousel. Let's see what happened to Mike Ballion here. Oh, what a save. Who was that? That is Mike Ballion live and someone else. Jeremy Smith, I believe. Let's see what happened here. So here's Jeremy. Mike's gonna come up right behind him. Oh. Just slides into view, says what's up. Oh, that's too late. Who's the one? I think it's this one. Yeah, so turn 2 again. Same exact thing as everyone else. Just can't get the car slowed, touch the grass. You're done. Looks like Matthew Legault had an incident. That's after the first chicane. Same spot as last time. Car gets so unsettled on that curb. So that jumps David Courtwright up to P3. Although Matthew Legault just passed the takeoff. Wow. That was quick. That was too quick. Something must have happened. I believe it was this. Oh, it just touches the wall. Car looks, I don't want to say great, but it looks okay. I don't see any damage. Another incident. The track, here's Gage Balm going to the second chicane. Just couldn't slow down enough. Oh, a bunch of people going off the track. Carl Ribbing was just passed by Mike Valiant. Ooh, David Courtwright unfortunately hits the puddle on the inside. His car just spins right around. Let's see what happened to Carl Ribbing. This is going down into turn 2. Oh, hits a puddle on the right. Just absolutely sends his car. Looks like Matthew Whittle is losing time. Something happened there. Let's see. I just missed the second chicane, as many people have so far. But it's still in P3. 6-second gap on David Courtwright. And I'd say 3 laps to go, 4 laps. I think 3. David Courtwright went into the pit, so he must have had some sort of damage. He just wants to quickly take that fast repair on. He was blazing out of the pit. Did not lose a position, barely. So that's Michael Hawkins and Mike Graham. Nope. Jeremy Smith. Need the battles box to see who the heck is around people. Looks like Kyle McBride had an incident. It's in the final corner, if you don't count the kink, which I haven't been. Yeah, it gets going. And no harm done. Still has a 20-second lead in P3. Right, let's check in on Ryan Winfeld, who's currently leading. His last lap, 154.7. He's just absolutely cranking it out. Alright, there's the white flag, so final lap. Looks like an incident from gauge bump. Oh, that was actually his fastest lap, of course. Wow, 154.6. Check out what happened to Gage here. It's a second chicane. Who needs it? Who needs it? Right, here comes Ryan, almost losing it in the final corner, but he has been set up to win race number 3 by a large margin. Absolute killer race by Ryan Winfeld. Meanwhile, in the back, we have David Courtwright and who's that? Michael Hawkins. Michael Hawkins just passed David Courtwright for P5. Let's see that pass right now. I don't know if he went off or anything. Oh, what a run. Ooh. Almost killed each other, but Michael Hawkins had a fantastic exit. Kyle McBride sends it home for P2. Sorry, I'd show that, but I didn't want to lose this. Every time I click away, I miss a pass. Here's Matthew Legault for P3, followed by Mike Ballion for P4. Of course, Michael Hawkins P5, David Courtwright P6, and Gage Baum P7. After that, the order's on the screen. So Jeremy Smith P8, Carl Ribbing P9, Faison Sheik P10, Eric Hives P11, Jordan Wheatman, I don't think he started, so P12. Final results. That does not look correct at all. There we go, man. Rookie in the broadcast booth. But yeah, Ryan Winfeld, Kyle McBride, and Matthew Legault, P1, 2, and 3. All right. Well, as always, thanks for joining. See you next week at Watkins Glen Classic Boot. Adios, amigos.